shoulder pad, duct tape, tin can, a crowbar.
Can we talk well, let's talk.
Sure. What's up?
It's just, we've been traveling for a while now, and I thought
His guns are pointing at my
I
balls.
had you pegged. That you weren't the type to give the cruelty and the violence of the Commonwealth a free pass. That you were someone willing to stand up for good. Now I'm watching that all fade away. Feels like we're back to square one. If this keeps up, I don't know how much longer I'll be around.
Can we fix this?
Of course. I just need you to remember, relying on bloodshed and intimidation is not how we do things. At least it wasn't.
I'm doing what I think is necessary. If you don't like that, then maybe we don't need to travel together anymore.
If this is how you've decided you're gonna solve your problems, then maybe we shouldn't. I want you to know this comes from a place of respect. But if things keep going like this, you're gonna need to start looking for a new partner.
And if you leave me, you better give me back that suit. I don't want you to take off my suit, man. Radiation, I remember coming here as a pain in the butt to find out where to go. I saw the yellow paper, I thought it was something. I remember coming here with some bullcrap and I couldn't figure out where to go. But I found it out, I forgot where. It's probably one of my older videos that I did. To the roof. And how do you get to the roof? Make you scared. Stairs. No stairs, alright, go back. I'm about to use my, yeah, I'm about to use my shooting card. I'm gonna use it up. Someone's gone. I think I already know. See, there's nothing up here. I don't think. See, I was up here before, I'd say. Yeah, I dropped that. Almost walked off the edge. Yeah, but I didn't want to pick up that pistol. I did. I remember coming in here and killing the Institute people. The Institute's thing. Siths. They're Siths. Is that shaking? Is that just me or? Is it for a cappuccino? Look cappuccino cup. I can't believe that cake's still intact. These are shaking, please. I feel like my guy's about to have a seizure. Let me remember. keeps joining a party and leaving. Putting up the corner like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, whatever. 5. Told you in 5. I told you in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, because you're just up here. You're just on the roof. Father, son, father/son.
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
So why come out here?
To put things in perspective, I suppose. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Sean, you need to know. I still love you.
I can see that you do. Well, it's remarkable. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
There's always a risk. It was worth it.
I'm glad you see it that way. The railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Sean.
Sorry, I wasn't talking for a while. I forgot I was recording. Jeez.
From what I hear, that rogue scent at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it
When
belongs.
the lights go down and the stars come out, man just forgets about all his troubles.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome, welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
The only place I want to call home was destroyed a long time ago.
I'm truly sorry. This must all be terribly difficult for you. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.